Hi there, and thank you for watching. In this video, I'm going to be showing you my new pages in my art journal, and also there's a new painting there behind me. So let's get started. So I kind of finished some pages. I don't know really if they're finished yet, but this is weaving that I've done. I really loved to do this project. So it's filling up the pages a bit more. And also I think I did some sewing here on this page. And I just cut some things that I really, well, nice with the colors. I had a very old book text and I added this pattern. I think it wasn't there the last time that I showed you this page. So you see I'm very into these colors still. Well, I'm skipping the Japanese pages. And this is the first full page that I've been working on. It's a pile of cloths or blankets, and I felt inspired by a page out of a magazine, Happiness, and I think it's a very old magazine, but I really loved the colors, and I only used it as a guideline, as an inspiration for the colors. The patterns I made them completely myself. I designed them, and also I loved the frame that's around the whole page, so I wanted to do the same on this page too. For my patterns, I first decided to create some backgrounds, a bit the same like here, but you see I made some changes in colors. Some colors I didn't use at all. And the patterns I created with the Posca pens, and I tried to incorporate each pattern a bit in the frame, so I didn't want to have it exactly the same as this. And on the right page, I'm just repeating what I've been doing here, but just with other patterns. There was already some papers here. I think this is just paint. Well, packaging paper, very thin paper. I think this is also, well, I don't know what it is. I think it is a jelly print with, well, a pattern on it. And these are pieces of paper. Sometimes I just don't know what I've been doing here. I think this is a block of paint, and this too, like this one. And I simply designed some patterns on those areas. So it was big fun to do this page. And you see, I am very into this color style. Even my scarf is, well, I think it needs to be in this book as well, because the colors are just perfect. So let's move on. This page you've already seen. And on this page, I wanted to display some things that are taking a little more time. So there were two projects that we've been busy with the last couple of weeks, and one of those was baking our own bread. We were a bit tired of the supermarket bread and keeping it fresh, and we really love fresh bread, so we wanted to do it ourselves. This is the oven, and you can open it, and here are all our bread attempts. So this is actually the best one, the last one, number 6. And here you can see all the other ones that we have baked. And I also put some descriptions, how we did it, how hot the oven was, what were the ingredients. So all the ways we've done it. These were the very first ones. They were very hard. They were like sticks. And here is the recipe that we use. We also bought some tools to bake our bread. So this is very old paper, yellowed. I really love it. But on the back, this is the front, but on the back of the paper were still some blue area, so I painted it over, and that's why it's also a bit thicker than it was in the first place. So this is, I love it when things are not cut but just torn off a bit, and it doesn't have to be precisely in a place like a real book. I really love it this way. I think the oven is made from a lid from takeout food, and it has exactly the shape of an oven, and I thought it would be great to use it. And on the back is another flap, and it's visible on my Christmas page. There's another thing that's visible on my Christmas page, but I didn't mind because it's also gold. But this is the pen that you can change the hands of the clock. You can turn them around, but they're very fragile, so I won't do that now. But those are cats, because the other project that we've been working on, we want to go away this winter. We want to have some sun, as it's very cold in the Netherlands. So we want to go away with our vintage Hymer van, and we want to take our cat with us. So we have her to get used to the van. Our cat is named Parel. In English, it's Pearl. And I made a book of the process of getting used to the van. And first, we just took her with us, and so she could experience that it's just a normal space, like a living room, and it's a cozy space. She really enjoyed sitting on the dashboard. This was a bit weird for her because she needs to wear a harness when she goes outside, and this was not really amusing for her. This is another time sitting on the dashboard again, and she says, "When shall we drive?" And this is, well, she had to get a rabies vaccination because we're traveling with her, and this is after the vaccination. She was just laying on the heater, kind of tired, but no complications, so it was okay. And this was Pearl's first sunset. Here you can see that we have our first test drive with Parel, and we just had to go to the gas station, so it was a very short one, but it was okay. She was just mowing from start, but later on it was okay. The same on our second test drive when we went to Friesland, which is a department in the Netherlands. And it's, well, we had to drive for 2 hours. And in the beginning, she was, well, really like, I thought she was car sick a bit. She was mowing. She was just not at ease. And she wanted to sit in her case all the time, in a travel cage. And so when we drove back, I decided to put that away, and she sat on my lap all the time. She was enjoying the view, and she was really fine. So it was a yes. Parel was able to drive with us, and as a kind of reward, she has a new fluffy basket. I will show it to you. This one. And she is laying in it all the time, except now. That's a good thing, then we can show it. Now she's on the heater again. So this is a yes. Pearl is going with us. I had still some paintings. This is wallpaper actually. And I already created the cats for another project that I've been doing with my kids. So it was kind of left over, and I used it for these pages. Furthermore, my background is something that I want to tell you a little bit more about, because this texture is coming from this packaging thing, and it was a delivery of IKEA. But the fun thing is that you can glue it down flat like this, and you just see some texture, but you could also pull it a bit, and then it gets like this. And this is also what I've been experimenting with with my new painting. So it's great to use this. I also used the package of the flower here. And here I think these ones are just painted blocks like on the other page with the pile of cloth. And this is also paint. And this is the template that I created from this cardboard that came with the scratchboard. So I simply cut out the shape of the cat and here you go. Use template, it's for free. So I keep that one, I really love it. And I had to do something more with the bread, so I started to do a bread pattern in the cat. These parts of the background and also the stripes here, I've done with oil pastels and I don't use them very often, but in this case I found it really fun to do, to fill up the pages a bit and give it more layers and color. So I'm very satisfied with this page. So it's almost time to go for us. I will leave this art journal at home and take a smaller one with me. So if you want to follow our adventures, you can also watch my other channel, Brave Art Journey. So of course we will keep you updated on this channel as well. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, turn on the notification bell and subscribe if you haven't already. I see you next time. Bye.